up. I thought it was on 99%, but it's on 59%. Are we serious? Damn. Okay, well, that's like 18. Damn, when did this start? I guess I don't know. We out here in the tribe. You don't have no leadership, man. This is the worst thing in the world that we live in a life where we don't have no leadership. This is what the fuck we dealing with, you know? Saddens me to say this, but we sold our souls. There is nobody on this earth that's supporting our movement of nothing. Is black fatigue real? I don't know, but I feel like it is. We tired of being tired. Seek a remedy to get rid of black fatigue. How do you do it? I don't even know who this person is. Never heard him before in my life. 16 hours ago. I'm angry as hell. Fix unemployment now. Black fatigue. What would that be all about? It's black media. What we doing with our lives, man? We have wasted time. I told you when they finish with them Mexicans, they coming after us black people. Anybody, they said fear mongering. What you doing race baiting? Shit, we ain't got nobody. Y'all better act like y'all know. We're just because a person talk loud, uh, we down the rabbit hole of nothing. The new black renaissance, modern black media. Just because we talk loud and we're vocal, there's advocates, places. We ain't got nobody, bro. Nobody's here to support our cause. I don't know no person on earth that walks this earth like a god who can speak for all black men and women. None. Not one. That everybody takes serious and a go-to. Not a one. How does that happen? All of our black men are being destroyed, emasculated. How do we continue to talk about the same shit over and over and over again? It's just not with entertainment. It's on all levels. You know, we gotta have society that's full of dramatized. You know, you want to be drama queens and kings forever. I think we've gone full circle and we get ready to crash out. I mean, we tried to replace the black man with the black woman, and what happened? She put her funky black ass vagina in the air, all over the place, and people respected that hood rat shit. I'm so glad that bullshit is out the way. I hope we can get back to some sort of sense of normalcy of leadership that we're looking for. I'm for real. And that was a circus act. But, you know, it's a shame. Then we had code switching and gatekeepers, feminist groups. Please. When I look up black media, that's what I'm searching. Look at the search engine. Black media. I put in the search engine and look at all these damn clowns that are being brought up. Can you believe this shit? This is hilarious. But you know, it's YouTube. This is hilarious. They take us as a joke. We're not, you got comedians here. This is black media. What happened to Jason Black? What happened to Tariq Nasheed? What happened to Minister Louis Farrakhan? What happened to Dr. Boyce Watkins? What happened to Dr. Claude Anderson? What happened to Vicky Dillard? I can name names of people who should be brought up in the forefront. Hell no. Not one. All these talking heads are the same recycled fucking fools that we see on TV all the time. You using a black tone, but there ain't nothing to that. All over black films, you got this old reckless ass broad out here. This carbon copy of this Candace Owens motherfucker everywhere. Joy Reid, Candace Owens. This ain't nobody. That one right there is the most dangerous weapon we ever had. And they walk this earth. Look at this fool. All he do is bash black women. God dog. You know? A sports entertainer like Stephen A. Smith who say he want to run for president. Nobody want to hear his screaming ass. You think hollering and screaming at people and code switching and talking about you can do everything for your boss and make them happy? Nigga, we might as well just have another white man who's high yellow or and mixed in the White House. You go Jason Black, the Black Authority, you know? Look at these shit. They make mockeries out of these people. This is the ones that are supposed to be somebody, and we up against our own. Ain't nothing different. I niggas just fucking with the wrong one. I'm the trap guy. I'm telling you the straight up truth. These people are way older than me, I believe. And they ain't got nothing going on except talking heads. They like filibustering like Jesse Jackson used to do. There is nobody. Dick Gregory's gone. I half the time didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Mushmouth and shit. ADOS ain't got nothing they hitting on. Come on, man. We can't sit around talking about what Kamala Harris did all the time. You know she was down for the dumb shit. Come on, man. Where's the black media at? That's Kwame. He's got problems with what? Stephen A. Smith? But he's a black social media personality, ex NBA basketball player. He's not running for political office. You see, I fell on my fucking head and I woke the fuck up.
Now that energy on some more real problems, like the way we are as black males and the way that we look. And Stephen Jackson, maybe you could put that motherfucking blunt out and pull your pants up on your ass and put that rag down and act like a grown ass man instead of a little ass boy.
Come on now.
Becky with the good hair, go to counseling.
Come on
And
now.
Gilbert, you already knew. I was quiet on you for years. I wasn't gonna say nothing. You the right hand arm of them white boys. You niggas is the worst nigga. You took food. You took down there. What did I get? 3 years, 25 with the Lakers. I was sliding to get 80, 88 because what a Tyson got. Nigga, you took millions out my mouth, nigga. You shout like you somebody, like you love black folks. You the whitest black boy I ever know. So
Talk about it.
y'all niggas miss me with all that, nigga. Whichever one of these white folks paying you niggas to come at me, this here one, you niggas better go find you something better to do. Becky with the good hair, you need counseling, bro.
That's a trap.
All that goddamn rage for
You
no
running
reason.
after
She
white
chose,
sex.
nigga.
That's
She
a
chose.
trap. I ain't got time to play no damn games. I don't need no other man to validate my conversation. We stunting out here in these streets for no reason. Ain't no motherfucking leadership walking around this planet. You know? Look at me right there. I bring it to you real, you know. That's what we do. We drink and smoke. We try to walk around like we want something in life. And somehow we end up getting fucked up. It's easy to be lazy. It's hard to go and walk in these doors and challenge yourself. They didn't got rid of all, man. There is not one man or woman that I could say can represent us on a national level to be able to speak in the White House now, in Congress, sitting in Congress, not even on the Supreme Court, where we got Clarence Thomas at the highest level of courts. There's nobody in the United States military that could speak for us. There's nobody that's in political figures, from governors to mayors to teachers to lawyers. We last of a dying breed. We're gonna be pushed on reservations, and it's coming fucking soon. I hate you motherfuckers for this shit. I hate you so much. You wasted our entire life buying Cadillacs, pimping out. These pastors ain't hitting on shit. All of them are perverts. Child, anyways. And then they going back to consider that to be factual as of today. There's a lot that's been done wrong. We can't even be forgiven of our past. Who the fuck you think you are? You ain't God. You think it's okay for us to go and say, you know, the statutes of limitations never end? Man, please. Ain't nobody walking this earth. Ain't no leadership, man. Stop playing. Ain't no fighters, no sports entertainers, nobody. These white boys and these foreigners can walk this earth and do whatever they want. The Asians, the East Indians, the Africans, the Jamaicans, Mexicans, all of them get respect. And they stand together in allegiance and get every fucking thing they want to. Yeah, you goddamn right I'm angry. And I have a right to voice my opinion. And you can do whatever you want with me. Flesh of my flesh and blood of my blood. I don't give a fuck about none of you. Because in the real of real, you put me in the seat. Stop looking for somebody to talk to you about some shit you already know about. Why you think you keep on making up these bills and these reasons that we can't speak about the past? You some savage motherfuckers. That's what you are. You want to take the phone away from us. Oh, let's take that device and shut it down because he's talking too real in the streets. I die for what the fuck I believe in. Y'all can get this man, he done broke the fucking internet off some provocative shit from Cat Williams. But you know what's so crazy? Every time I talk to a black man and look him dead in his eyes, I see and I hear none of the conversations I'm really looking for. I can't respect your ass, nigga. Because you let yourself get played out your position. But you can talk all that noise about all this other shit, but you ain't got no conversation. Not just him, anybody. I'm just speaking. I'm scrolling. We looking for, you broke the internet, nigga. And you got caught with a Becky. They told you to leave them white hoes alone. And what you doing? Look at this goofy. I mean, look at this goofy, man. Come on, man. So disrespectful. No, we don't need you. No, we don't need no more books written. We don't need nobody to tell us about spooks sitting at the front door. We don't need no more damn movies made, especially slave movies, to depict nothing but bullshit about us. Y'all motherfuckers ain't talking about nothing, man. We done covered everything there is need to be covered. Where's our motherfucking check at? I'm serious too. I'm tired of these games being played. I'm tired of these games being played. Where is our reparations check? I want money. I want compensation for the slavery that you put us through. You can get billion. You say you built something for people. I'm talking about you, Mr. President. You say you built some shit that people didn't even use. Y'all gave money to people who didn't even use it. What the hell is it? That shit went and turned to dust. Every time people get some sort of, what do you call it, grants and money sent to different countries, that money always get taken by the government, locked up, and was considered to be bureaucracy and stolen. You think this is our leader, this clown ass rapist? Oh, excuse me, I can't say that, right? Oh, it's too soon. I mean, this dude right here is, nah, man, it's a clown. You ever met somebody who's, you're speaking, they speak your words? I ain't never understood, in a communication, there's a sender and a receiver. I can't understand what you're saying when you're not listening. This motherfucker got twilight in her eyes. That's the backstabber right there. Don't ever believe nothing Candace Owens saying. Never. We look like a female being our leader, and we black men. Come on, bruh. Swoop, 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 swoop. I go so hard in the streets. I am the trap god. Y'all don't want to hear us rap. Y'all don't want to hear us talk about life. Just give a man $100 million because he come on TV crying like a woman, getting emotional, caught up in his feelings. You feel so compassionate about it. You want to give him money. That's Minister Louis Farrakhan right there, right? He's supposed to be a black media representation. They don't take him serious. I don't see nobody. Where's Jesus and God at when you need him? God, I'm mad at you. I'm angry. I'm frustrated because I'm going to die one day and we don't got nobody out here speaking up for us. It's a sad, sad shame. I'm scrolling. What else do I need to put up in here? But you don't want to hear me you don't want to hear me rap. We don't want us trapping. But you building jail systems all over like you building jail systems faster than you building college and universities. And in all the black colleges and universities where we have nothing but foreigners taking over our scholarships, talking about they minorities. But they don't support a motherfucking thing in the black neighborhood, but we'll go out our way to go over to their communities and spend money. And they won't let us live in their community. What the fuck is wrong with us? Alt-right media attacks the new black media. It all is nothing but a shit show, bro. Everybody got something to talk about, but it leads to nothing. A book. Buy my t-shirts, buy my book, come to my museum, watch my movie. I'm gonna be at a seminar, and I want all y'all to show up. Let's go march. Do you know how much energy it takes to be on the front lines? I'm not hitting the like button. To be on the front lines, to be an activist, to give your life up for a cause, to take a serious felony, to fight a fucking police officer and you got nothing? They cannot wait. These motherfuckers build themselves up every day on energy drinks, exercising, every weapon you can name. And they ready to fight your ass and you ain't got shit. Not a gun. All you got is your voice. You, yeah, you. You. You riding down the street and you see your wife get her ass beat and you can't do nothing about it by the police. I'm tired of being tired of this bullshit. Shit. Fallen icons. For real? Damn. You see real niggas do real things in the trap. So you say to me that hip hop is dead. What's black fatigue? What is that shit? We need to look that up. What's the definition of black fatigue? Why the black media matters? They don't. Obviously, we give you everything you want. Y'all running, y'all took off first. You took off first. Who'd you take off first with? And then at the end of the day, you come and sit down. You know that pimp coming through, that white Anglo-Saxon, white supremacist coming through, and you get your shiny suit on and sit down, and all they need to do is come in there and say, well, and talk with a little soul, and you believe them. They mimicking you and playing you like you a goddamn fool. Yeah, I'm angry and I'm black, nigga. What we supposed to do with our lives? What we supposed to do? Die and never get nothing? What we living for? You want the best of the best, don't you? You want black excellence, don't you? You want supreme black supremacy, don't you? Yeah. We ain't gonna never get it like this. All y'all want is symbolism. All y'all want to sit down and each one of y'all talking about, it's my turn next. Get out the way, get out the way, move. I want to be heard. Like pastors pushing out pastors, trying to hold us hostage for our, hey, don't worry about it. We all gonna get some offerings. Don't worry about it. That's stealing, man. That's embezzlement. You robbing the black community, put on a shit show of a circus wherever you go and sit. Oh, we had good time networking. Networking, huh? What the fuck was that? What did you really take from that? Not a goddamn thing. Nothing. Everybody getting on the same page to talk about the same thing. And then at nighttime, you sitting around getting weed and vapes and drinking your ass off and having sex with broads. And then, all that shit didn't lead up nothing. To nothing. Look, this what I'm talking about. Big old show full of people who, and I know y'all can't see that, but it's a waste of time. I am the trap god. Oh man, they just names. I'm the rap god. It's Kod Testimonies, man. I'm sick of this shit, man. Black literacy. It should be black illiterates. That's what it should be. That's what y'all want to chase. Y'all want to go overseas now, huh? Get you a bunch of diseases and get motherfucking set up to get wet up. That's what you're going to get and lose your citizenship from over here in America. Talking about international movers and shakers to go chase women overseas because you ain't man enough to deal with the black women over here in America. See, wherever you are, you are. Whoever you are, you going to be. You can't run from yourself, fool. Look in the mirror and look at your dumb ass. It ain't the fact that ain't no good sisters around. They fiending and yearning for a black man to be able to speak to their soul and their spirit. You can't even look a black woman in her fucking eyes. You lame ducks. You don't know how to break a black woman like make her turn her feminine ways on and relax. You're goofy. It ain't in you to be a man. You too busy chasing that stank rump. You know what I mean? You want the pussy. That's what you want. Hmm. They know it too. They know down low brothers. Shit. I mean, I can't say that there ain't a whole lot of. There's a whole lot of down low sisters been out here doing that nasty shit. We ain't talking about sexuality though. We talking spirituality. We talking about affiliation. We talking about an alumni. We talking about association. We talking about fraternities and sororities. We talking about networking. We talking about real life. Who's the leader in 2025 that you could look upon to help you be? I ain't gotta talk this shit no more. Matter of fact, I done strolled so long and can't find not one. All Black Media New World Media Awards 2023. Bunch of clowns. Who is it? Who is Dr. John Jackson? I don't even know who he is. When you get to a certain level, you're going to be looking for white folks' approval. So who is it? Hold on. Oh, man. Let me answer this. My bad, I had to take care of some personal business. But yeah. So anyways, so when you see me get on here, I ain't clowning nobody. I'm just like, I'm looking for the answers. And I'm asking God to take this bitterness out of my heart. I want to hug and embrace y'all. It's sad when you look at this, man. This is clown shit. Is this our new leaders? Candace Owens goes on a black media run after being fired. Is this Dr. Umar? Is he our leader? Can he speak for all black folks? Can he go to the White House and walk through the front door and be like, I speak for all black folks? If I called all black folks right now and tell them to stand up and let's march and let's come together like Martin Luther King used to do, that's freedom in America. We ain't got a motherfucking person that could do that. But I bet y'all get y'all lazy asses up and put your the best on to go to see some comedy show or some rap show or South to Southwest, any hip hop, any church service stuff. But in terms of your spirituality and your social consciousness and the detriment to the African American community and foundation of Black Americans and the depletion of all of us and the critical race theory that's not being taught and all of the sadness about the way in which we're being taken advantage of with comes to supplemental incomes and housing and medical and just care period. Nobody on this planet can help us. Nobody. I don't want to keep talking about this. I'm saddened. Really, I'm hurt. I'm devastated. I'm crushed. You speak well. You're bright, or what they say, huh, to people. What's that one they love to say? He's sharp. Oh, he's sharp. Oh my God. Yeah, he's the chosen one. She's the chosen one. Yeah. Everybody's a fucking clown. I'm still looking for somebody. They gotta be light skinned, dark skinned. What they gotta be? White, bright, damn near white. What they gotta be? Nobody. I'm tired, bro. I mean, it takes years to build somebody to put in a position because they nurture them into the position. They what's considered to be groom them in politics. I don't see and I don't know of anybody in leadership that can speak for us. Not this clown, and they all sound good, but they just street hustlers. If you look deep in their background, they all nurtured from criminal activity. And then they flip the script, every last one of them. And they think you're supposed to forget about that. I'm looking, dog. I'm tired of moving this finger on some dumb shit. I'm looking. What are you talking about? Pro-black hustle? Is pro-black media helping or hustling us? Let's listen to this real quick. Hold on.
Is this going to be the scariest movie of the year? So this is a new horror movie from the directors who've talked.
The new black media. Oh my goodness. So many of you guys have tagged me in this post and asked me to do a video about it. So I reluctantly am going to do a video about this. There is this post that y'all tagged me in, and somebody was asking another person, Dr. Boyce Watkins. He was saying, hey, Dr. Boyce, where's our reparations? Why don't you go to Mar-a-Lago and go get our reparations? And Dr. Boyce Watkins was saying, hey, white people are never going to give you reparations. I suggest you invest. Damn. Now, sure enough, someone also posted how he was promoting his investment course for $300, right? $299. Now, I don't know what to tell you. I have no issue with anyone and their hustle. Okay, I have no issue with anyone and their grift. Do what you got to do to pay the bills. I hear you. But what I find to be absolutely diabolical is exploiting black people while you're being black. Now, once again, this has nothing to do with Dr. Boyce Watkins or anyone. I just thought it was funny of the juxtaposition of, hey, white people ain't gonna do anything, you know, they ain't gonna give you reparations. You start investing. Also, I have a course on investing. And I want people to understand there is definitely a pro-black hustle that is going on. There's definitely a pro-black media or a black media hustle, a grift that is occurring. Because the same person who was saying, hey, white people are going to do anything, was also promoting reparations. That was also applauding, I believe, I could be mistaken, but I believe he spoke at the reparations rally.
So I talked to Tariq backstage. I said, tell me about the resistance that you're getting for this rally, because I know they're going to resist you. I know they're going to fight you. He said, yeah, there's been a lot of pushback. I said, absolutely. That's because you're doing something effective.
So I find it very interesting that they were all of these individuals who are pro-black media, or they identify as pro-black media, or, you know, all this, that they were also very anti-Kamala Harris. Very anti-Kamala Harris. They were saying, yo, she's not even black. You know, she's not gonna do reparations. She's not gonna do any of this. Oh, the black man agenda had others in it, and all of it, just absolute foolishness, just a gutter freaking drivel. Okay, now that was a way for them to try and approve Trump without actually having to say, well, I'm voting for Trump. That's all that was. So I want people to understand this hustle, I would argue, is very much funded by Republicans or outside sources. I would argue that this is probably some COINTELPRO from the government, whatnot, to prevent black people of being of sound mind and actually finding solutions. Because one thing I've noticed with the pro-black media, and you guys have given me channels and I've looked into it, and they all seem to say the same thing, which was happening back in the day. Because Booker T. Washington talks about this, how there are black people within the community who do not want the community to get better. They are very much the snake oil salesman who is giving poison to their patients that come in, because they don't want their patients to get better. They want them to be sick so that they can have a reoccurring, you know, revenue stream. That's what they've done. And unfortunately, what they have done is made the black community the reoccurring revenue stream, which is wild. When I talk about, hey, you saw what happened in California. We saw what happened when she's the lady saying, hey, F that guy, he's with the blacks. We saw what happened when it came to reparations, and Gavin Newsom, that POS, okay, that POS, and I'll never forgive Larry Elder, okay, never forgive him. We did everything in our power. I signed it along with millions of others to try and recall Gavin Newsom. Larry Elder destroyed all that. But we were trying to get Gavin Newsom out of there. Gavin Newsom speaks with the California Legislative Black Caucus and gets them to buck dance, okay? Gets them to buck dance, everybody but one. Now, I very much did a video. I let people know who they were, where you can find out where they were from, what district they were in. Hey, vote them out. That's what we need to do. No more excuses, vote them out. Sure enough, nothing happened. Nothing happened. They're all there. That's what it is. Now, if that message had been amplified by other pro-black media and pro-black sources, then maybe we can actually, you know, get some change. But what they want black people to feel is if we're powerless, as if we can't do anything. And the big bad, America and the big bad Democrats and big bad Republicans, listen, that's nonsense. That is a lie. That in and of itself is white supremacy. That's what you have to understand. What these pro-black media channels are is that they are pro-black. They are not pro-black empowerment. Them talking about, well, you guys sit it out, sit on the couch and everything, that is not empowerment, especially when you had someone like Kamala Harris, whether you like her or not, the goal was to use her. The goal was to use her as a proxy to get what we needed to do. And if she didn't want to do it, then we vote her black butt out next term. Simple as that. That was it. She made the promises, black man agenda. She made the promises, hey, black people need some form of reparations. Great. Awesome. You're now listening. You made the promises. Now we're going to see if you keep those promises. And if we give you a Democrat, a House and Senate, we don't want to hear anything.
Sorry, y'all. Ain't no problem. I was on the telephone. It wasn't frozen. My boss was calling.
You have to understand that if she were to make some progress that would benefit black Americans, what that leaves the pro-black media sources. That leaves them in purgatory because now they can't complain about anything. Now they have no one to attack. Their whole spiel of white supremacy goes bye-bye. And I find it very interesting that you have people riding around in leased Bentleys talking about white supremacy. And then when someone brings this up, like this mofo riding around in a leased Bentley in an all-white community, what do they say? Why you pocket watching? Why you so concerned? Why you pocket watching?
But anyways, I don't want to keep talking about the same shit over and over. I guess we all out here talking about the same thing over and over. It is, bro. The life that we live. Been talking about it. Some people dead and gone. I don't know. I'm finding like I got like it's black fatigue, man. Like I'm really frustrated about this. Like it's falling upon deaf ears. What the hell else we supposed to do? Now this right here is somebody asking me what's this channel about? Well, it's not really about per se black media, but that's what I got as the topic today because it's on my mind. I'm looking with the forefronts of my brain and where the plight of the foundation of black Americans are going in the direction we're going in, to put all bullshit to the side sometimes and let y'all realize I'm more than just clown on this bitch spitting bars. Cause you know the streets got me going so hard. That's my alter ego, Kod Testimonies. But anyways, I'm just saying, when I use my brain to talk about things that matter, I sometimes walk into rooms where it's adults have to stand up, and I'm standing up saying to you all, where the fuck is our leadership at? Where is the black community's leadership? I'm tired of seeing black men and black women being arrested and nobody there to represent them. I'm tired of seeing us going to jail. I'm tired of seeing our youth that are too young to be put in prisons that are made for adults. I'm tired of us being trapped. Yeah, y'all know. How many times can a person look you in the eyes and keep on talking about like, now what did you say? Now tell me in a different way. How many different ways can we say that shit? How many different ways can we tell you? I went to a bank and talk about driving while black, redlining. All these, we can go forward or backwards, but we all woke. I think in the black media, we all woke. When we straight tell you the truth, and you scared of that shit, homie. You don't want nobody to be able to vocalize this. You want to play around like little immature kids, but you don't want us to really talk. Because when we pull our pants up and put suits on and walk around with our head up and we look you directly in the eye, you fear us. You fear us. Because a lot of shit that you say out your mouth is just like how Trump don't do his homework. And he looking around scrambling. But he got that same old rhetoric on his mind, fear-mongering, talking points that's already in his head. The same crap over and over. It's a trap, God. I don't even think I should do any rapping on this shit right now. I'm gonna come back with another live video, but I'm gonna be eating and going a different direction. But it's real, man. Black social media, and I'm doing a cry out to the world, all world leaders, everybody who's in the sound of my voice. I'm gonna tell you, I swear to God, I love to just step back and punch you in your motherfucking face for wasting our time because there ain't nobody on this earth that's in a position of leadership that when we have a war cry, all these black people of excellence cannot do nothing for us to get what's owed to us. Nothing. Nothing. You got more people down there trying to respect and try to help free Puffy, P. Diddy, Sean Combs, bad boy representative than you have that can get us our reparations and speak for black media. That's sad as a motherfucker, man. It's Trap God, man. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.